Hello and welcome back to the Planet Crafter Toxicity. We arrived on Toxicity, convenient name for a planet, and I've started to clean up some of the toxic mess. As was kind of pointed out, it's not as harrowing, I guess, as I expected it would be, so it wouldn't be too horribly bad if, just to start here from complete scratch, zero, nothing. And so, at some point in the future, I will probably do that just because it seems like it's something that we could easily do at some point. So what I want to do is just kind of keep making progress. We have chlorine dioxide, purified water, and toxins. So I want to make a few more of these. I guess it's just that many for now. Just 2 of them because I don't have any more chlorine dioxide. So we need to collect some more stuff to get some more of that, which is these, which is good because that's where we're at. That's what we're working on, that is. And then beyond that, I think it'll be down to just kind of keep expanding the purification stuff and also the other TI stuff. We should do some scouting around today. We should probably also work on some of the screens today, the status screens, which we can probably do pretty quickly. Let's do the 3 big ones first. Sorry, that's not the big one. This big one? Yeah, that's the other big one. The 3 big ones first, although the last one does take aluminum. Someone did tell me that aluminum is a problem here, which is great. Although, who knows, maybe there's some around out and about in the world here. This world isn't very small, so we should be able to look around and maybe find some. It's kind of an interesting edge of the map. Oh, that's not an edge of the map. That's a something over there. But to look around and find some, there's some down here that's mineable, so maybe we can mine it at some point, or we should be able to mine it at some point. But we just need to explore around and see what we can find and collect and do and whatnot here. But we do have the possibility of at least some aluminum from deconstructing the rods we brought with us. So we can do some of those, although I want to be a bit careful about it. But I think we could do like maybe 4 of them and just see how that serves us. I mean, it's only going to give me 4 aluminum, but 4 is better than 0. So we'll do that. I don't think I'll use it on this screen because it's the biomass screen anyway. And we don't really need the biomass screen until we actually start doing biomass stuff. So hopefully by that point we'll have expanded ourselves out and gotten to where the aluminum is, or found some aluminum along the way, or something aluminum, something. So we'll just put these in here for now, and in here for now, and call it good enough for now. So let's see, we need iron times 1, 2. Let's take that one off my list. 1, 2. Silicon cobalt times 2, silicon times 3. Cobalt, and then I need some more silicon. I could probably deconstruct some more of those, whatever those are called, the scraps. Let's just get some here, and don't really need that much magnesium, but maybe the rest of the things, and then also, these as well. Iron, magnesium, cobalt and silicon from the electronics, and then metal is titanium, iron, or magnesium, it looks like. Do a little bit of that. I don't want to do too much of it. Yeah, it looks like it's sometimes titanium, sometimes magnesium. Always iron on those, which is fine. So screens up. I'm gonna put them over here. It's not quite the same as we have in the other places, but it'll be good enough. That's that one, and then this one here, and then, like I said, we'll do the other one when the time comes accordingly. Toxic wasteland is our current stage. Next is toxic dust, and so we can take those 2 out, and we can put on blueprints, energy levels. I don't really need a map screen because we have the map. Transmissions, maybe. Yeah, maybe. We have the stuff for it. We might as well do it. Let's just build whatever these we can, actually. Blueprints, you can go in right there. And energy, you can go in right there. And transmissions, you can go in right there. And then maybe solar system, I don't have the stuff for that. Orbital information, I don't have the stuff for that. We'll call that good enough for right now. Put some of these things away. I'm going to need more storage soon. because, yeah, it's a little bit, oof. Ah, a new microchip. Tier 2 goo cleaning. Is that here? It is. That's going to need 2 purification capsules, which we have. Another pristine mushroom, which we need to go out and find. And then 2 plastic polymers, which we will have to get the goo collected in order to find it. I'm going to do one more of these, but I'm going to leave the rest of it behind, I think. That I can just do the consolidation of this and have fewer things in my pocket. And then I think, wait, what was the storage there? 1 super alloy rod. Do that also real quick. And you can have something. And I'll put another one of these big ugly storages up for now. I think that's fine, and then we'll have more stuff. The other piece is, yeah, we're just going to go out and do some collections. The other piece is we need some water. And we also need this food eventually. I do have 1 water. Ooh, impact. Nice. I do have 1 water left. So we'll have to collect up some purified, or some water to purify before we go out and about. Impacts, we should try to maybe track the impact sites a little bit and go look for aluminum at them, since we found that one last time. And you guys need this. Someone suggested, albeit too late, robots, and yeah, that would have been useful to have here, just because of the being able to transfer that stuff from one building, one whatever, to the other. But it's okay. We'll make it through, I think, eventually. As soon as the impacts are done, we'll go out and do some traveling. Impacts are coming. Definitely want to go look at some of those. A couple more left there. So I don't want to venture too far because of that. So I should probably stay inside where the oxygen is fresh. And then I do need to do the upgraded crafting table too at some point. But I'm not sure there's anything even at that I'm going to need here. Except maybe some of the production crafting. Until we get automation set up. I don't care about other things. I'm just here for aluminum, if there is any. Which there isn't. Here's some more of these spore thingies. Pick some of those up. Because we should break them down too. Continue to break them down. We should also pick up some ice, because ice equals water. With just a little bit of crafting effort. And it's not the purified water, but I would rather drink water made from ice and use the purified water for crafting. Since that's what it can be used for. Although, if we need it for the other, we can use it for the other. So, we'll do that real quick as we kind of look for these impact sites, and then go from there. I'm not going to collect all of these toxic spores. I don't know if we need all of them. But... Ooh, what is this? A plant. Okay, just a plant. Yeah, I don't know that we need all of them anyways. This is a toxic zone. What is here? What do we need to collect here? Those. Plant again. I don't know if I need to collect the toxic spores from here. Or if there's goo someplace that I need to pick. There must be goo that I need to pick up here someplace. Okay. I'm still actually technically trying to look for those impact sites, which here's one. I may not see the aluminum, but I want to at least look at them, see if I can see any aluminum. Here's one. There could be some at the other ones that I just didn't see, but yeah, I'm not gonna like break my neck to try and find every little piece of possible aluminum from an impact. Because that'll be a lot of effort and time that I don't think we need to spend. So let's go ahead and deconstruct these while the hydration is still lowering. Thank you. There we go. And the counter on the chip, or from the chip, is up there counting down what all we have collect here to clean this specific site. There's 35 elements. Now that was one portion of this site, but there's obviously more to it. I need to get out of it though. Oh, there's probably that over there too. I need to get out of it to refresh my poison meter, my toxin meter there. And then we'll go right back in and we'll just keep cleaning. I won't pick up any more of these spores yet because we're getting kind of full. Yeah. Yeah, I can see how this would be a lot more complicated when you, A, don't have the oxygen, which we need to go back to refresh. As much oxygen storage as I have. And then B, don't have the big storage that I have, and on. But it's still not trivial here. It's just a lot easier than I imagine it would be if you were playing from scratch. Let's drink that, because we were basically there anyway. And I need to feed all these items into this. Let's feed in these first. And yeah, this is where having that would be helpful. The other option is, of course, to make another one of these. But I don't think I want to do that yet. I think I want to do that other chip once we have whatever we need for the chip. And so on. So let's... Oopsie, yes. This other chip here needs the plastic polymers, which we need the plastic to make. So yeah, let's do that first. Once we get those. And 2 purification capsules, which I do have. Did I put them in here? Yeah, there. You can have that. I'm going to keep this on me. I'm going to make this water. I'll do that instead. Let's go clean up some more. I'm still wondering if I should open up the blue boxes or not, now that we've encountered 3 or 4 of them. Do one up there and whatnot. Or if I should save them so they're usable, or they have higher level materials. Maybe I should open like half of the ones that I encounter or something. Where am I at? Here. Okay. Still looking for where... Oh, here we are. Oh, here we are. Toxic goo. But I feel like I definitely need 2 more of those. Ooh, there's a button here. Oh, it's a shuttle. And that must be the activation for the shuttle. I'll have to push the button in a minute. I know I need food. At least as you clean the toxic mess up, the amount of effect that the zone has on the meter there does decrease, which is kind of nice. It's kind of interesting to have this sort of regional statistic or whatever to maintain and to monitor, as opposed to it being more of a global. Kind of an interesting concept. There's stuff in here that we can possibly deconstruct. Oh yeah. And missing 5 more somewhere around here. I need to get out of it for a minute. This is the big zone here. There, I think, is probably the end of it. Yeah. We need to find where the last 5 pieces of goo are. Still doing okay on oxygen. Food we're fine on as well. I'm guessing we're not going to have to go too much further away for them. I don't know how big the zone... Oh, there's some right there. How big the zones are. Oh, I'm full now. I guess while I was halfway back to base, I should have gone and dropped off stuff. There's another mushroom right there. We'll want to grab that. Having the jetpack and the movement speed also radically helps our efforts here, of course. Because that also gives me further ranging, as well as further everything elsing. I'll put these in, I think. And you have some plastics, that's good. Go put some of this stuff away in storage. Which is almost full. Maybe some of these in storage. And then we need to make 2 of the plastic polymers, which I need more toxins for. Let's do this one at a time. There. There. And there. And that should have put the chip in its place. Yeah, so we were able to remove the goo faster now. Put those plastics away for now. I have more stuff than I have sense, which is, you know, pretty typical for me. So let's go back to that site. I think we had a couple more spots to clean. Put all that stuff in there too. You're doing your thing there. I need another storage. It's just too much stuff. I could use the rover. I keep forgetting to use the rover, which, you know, it is what it is. That'll help, and maybe I can even put all of these but one in there. Actually, I don't even need all this food either, really. I just picked it, but I don't really need to carry it. And I could make oxygen capsules, too, from the cobalt, I suppose. I don't feel like it's absolutely necessary. Yeah, so we're down to 3 more spots left. It must be over there on the other side of things. And then we can actually explore this area. And, oh yeah, this. And there's one back there as well. More spots around here somewhere. How far away? What is the range of this? Etc., etc. I assume, yeah, I'm already out of the zone right there. I'm assuming anything down there is a different zone. So where are the last 3 goos? Oh, they're there. One of them, anyway. A couple here. It's a bit faster. And is there another one up here? No. Is there one, like, in one of these other boxes or crates or something? Well, look at this stuff kind of dismantling itself. There's a bunch of stuff in there, but not a goo. Oh, there's a goo right there. Oh, that's where I was at. Right, I'm an idiot. Okay, good. And it's clean. Clean. Things are doing their thing. Alright, so we can loot all this stuff then. We have tier 1 heater here. It's going to be a little bit convoluted to check everything. Food level critical. That I can take care of. Thank you. There's all this scrap here, but I'm not going to pick it all up. Up here we had some stuff. I'll take this, though, maybe. I guess I will take... Yeah, I don't want to take all of those. Oh, good, there's some food here, including some animal food, which, since we are animals, we can eat. Ooh, there's some aluminum, too. And some plants. Good, we can do some of the plant spreading. I'll take them anyway. We can do some of the plant spreaders. That's good. In here... That, I have this, I have that, and more. Seeing what kind of space I had left. What space those were taking up. These also, and I'm basically full at this point. But those are also aluminum containing, which is kind of nice. And the cool thing is with those is if I was starting out here, well, actually those probably aren't deconstructible without the tier 2 chip. But if I was starting out here and I wanted to build the tier 2 solar panels, I got everything, I think, that it cost to make from that broken one. So I could easily, you know, transport the or translate the stuff that I was claiming with the to something that I could build. Maybe I'll just loot the chests that are in, like, the hotspots, and the random chests in the world, I'll leave those alone. We can put these in there. Put a couple of those in there. And I have more stuff than sense once again. Let's see. All that good stuff. Yeah, I definitely need better storages. What about the, did I put up a, I didn't put up a veggie tube. Did I? Did I put it in here? I did put it in here. You can have, ooh, a Volnus, 500. Is that gonna be my good one? That's my good one here. You go in there, please. The other thing is we can build the plant spreaders. We have a lerma. We could do the grass spreader. Oh, we can't build before 50 kpu. We can't build these anyway. And I guess that must be, there was a couple of patches today. That must be one of the things that were patched, is that you can't, it tells you that you can't build certain things. I'm assuming it doesn't tell you on the other planets, but at least it tells you here. Okay, so we should just do some more of these then. Tier 2 veggie tombs, I need ice for those, and I used all my ice. What about these heaters? And these ones also say no, but these ones are fine. I need titanium for that one. Let's just do those because, well, I have titanium and they're higher tier than the ones we deconstructed, and why the heck not? Final answer. I guess I can only do one. Or iridium. I don't know if I have. I do have some. Can you have those too, please? Let's just go ahead and put up more heaters. And then we'll also do some more terraformation stuff. Aluminum, right. Alright. I'm not going to raid my aluminum stash. I'm going to leave it alone. And this is not organized whatsoever. We need some ice. Hydration, I'm good. Let's go back out and find some more ice. I guess that's the counterpoint to using ice for drinking water, is that there's only a finite amount of ice, presumably, on the planet. Like, I don't think it respawns. And once it's gone, it's gone. Whereas if, but not, I mean, later we could import ice, well, water from other places and deconstruct it into ice, I think. But the purified water is infinite, just takes time. So maybe that's the trade-off. What is that? 6. Yeah, that's probably good enough. Because we can get that toxic water out of there pretty easily. I think the next task will be to build a couple more of these to process this stuff faster. But also, what do we need it for? At this point, not a whole lot. So maybe we don't. Let's see. You are these. And we'll see how many of these we can build. Of course, just one. Magnesium, of all things. And then, how many? Yeah, magnesium and silicon. Okay. Let's sort this, and we'll put in the white flowers as well. And then, silicon. I don't want to do that, I don't think. Magnesium. Am I good now? Yeah. We'll do 4 of these. And put the other white flower in there, and then that'll at least be a little bit better. A couple of you can go in there. Gosh. Water. Okay, so what else can we build? We need to build more of these. That's what we need to do. So we should get the stuff together to do this and to do this to make some more of these atmospheric purifiers. I have a lot of this stuff in storage, but as you can see, I'm ignoring that. Plastic, toxins, just take all this stuff. And then I put some of those things away, so we should actually come back to that. And then we need to make green dioxide. There. More of these, but maybe not quite that many. A lot of microplastics. So I think we can try to put 2 of these up. I don't know if there's an advantage or disadvantage to putting them next to each other. I just don't know. Am I short on? 1 purification capsule. Purified water, right, of course. And you have 1 purified water, and you have more toxic water, so let's grab some. Yeah. There we go. Unless there's a reason to not put them near each other. Like, those explain that once the water has been purified enough, they stop working. Because they purify 1 PU per second, but once the water is purified enough and it's no longer... Oh, we can drink it now. So we've extracted the 25 toxic water. Does that mean these will stop working? Interesting. If so, then we can move them to other ponds in other places in other times. Probably not other times. God, stuff. Probably shouldn't have deconstructed those rods. What are you gonna do? Stuff some of this stuff in there. We need to take a water. We don't need all this food. We'll take that food. And, not that I even need that. I don't need the water anymore if I can drink that water. Let's go back over here to this site we've been cleaning and pick up, the rest of the stuff that was here. And that mushroom. Did I pick up that second? I did pick up that second mushroom. It's here on the hill. All right, you can go. Up there. Inside of here is more of these. Until I have a good reason to... Oh, good. Circuit boards. A good reason to pick up more of them. I'm not going to pick them all up. Sit there. I don't care about sitting. Sitting. Nada. Okay. I don't know why there's cage. There's a cage there, but okay. Let's see. These things that are kind of growing on the roof and they don't look like plants. Ooh, there's another mushroom in here. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what those things are that's growing on the roof. Not that one. I guess it's a small version of whatever this is. I guess they could be plants. Kind of an ugly looking plant, but maybe they say the same thing about me. Oh good, there's stuff in here too. Can I... Can't get any further in there. Unless I can get there from the other way. Oh, I can get there from the other way. Okay. Well, there's that then. Open. Open. And you have stuff that I can't hold. And then that's outside. Okay. And this one opens as well. Good. And this is a different chest. This is a much bigger chest. That opens too. Okay. I think other than those last couple of containers in there, that might be everything over here. Except that whatever this tower is. There is a door here, so maybe we need to... Aluminum scraps! Oh, we're coming back for that. Aluminum scraps. I do like, though, that it does impede you from building things that are higher tier. That was smart, because that was kind of a cheat, for lack of a better word, that I was using on the other planets. I do like that. Man, so much stuff. I'm gonna have to eventually get these going. Actually, I should be able to get some of those going. Give me one of those. Let's get some of these going since they hold more. That's better. And now I need 2 more super alloy. And I should be able to put 1 more up. That's going to use my early circuits for is storage. Sorting this is going to be a little bit of a nightmare. Tier 1 toxic goo removal explosives. Ooh. I have 2 more circuits. I can do more. Alright, let's stay focused, Wally. Let's do 2 more of these. Clear those 2 things. Let's build 2 more of these. We need spores, we need titanium. I might have some titanium around. I have these spores around still. I need 1 more iron. numbers are correct. And we'll put those in here as well. Or put the other two of those right here, next to this one. More or less like this. And what I want to do is kind of prepare for the future a bit and take out everything that's not one thing. And then put the other things in the one thing. Like that. And like this. So we have one item going into each storage. Okay, I'm going to do all the toxic related stuff, the toxicity related stuff in here, including the plastic, the microplastics in here, and including all of these things here. Well, not all of those things, but you know. These, that, this, that, this, these, that. Keep that explosive on me, though. Lots of good stuff here, though. That's good. That's toxic goo. It goes in here. And then this, and then that. I mean, this stuff should technically be outside, I suppose. Where I'm using it. Technically. Technically correct. Right there. Let's see. Put these in there for right now, this moment. We need to take these, and this outside. That can go in there. Take these outside. Put them in their respective containers. This one takes this. This one takes those. This one takes those. And let's have another look down here at the water. Extractors? Yeah, they're done. So once you get the 25 extracted, these can be taken down, apparently. Now, that's one pond. We have ponds over here that we haven't cleaned yet. We were up here. There's no ponds there. We'll have to deal with that, but I don't think I need 2 extractors in any given pond anymore. I think we just need to go over there and clean that pond and then put one of them in there. So we can do maybe more atmospheric cleaners. That seems like something we can kind of do persistently. Do a bunch of those and a few of those. And see where I'm at with atmospheric cleaners. I don't think I need this anymore. Let's go ahead and mark these again, though, just so I know what I need. Do that for right now. Do a 4th one of these. These like a tier 1. They are a tier 1. Okay, so we'll have another one coming at some point in the future. We can do more, but we'll do that for now. That's good. We're cleaning those things. Let's go back up to the hill, although I should grab food and or water real quick. Clean up those aluminum scraps we saw, and whatever else we can still do. Incoming. Before we do the aluminum scraps, let's go in here. Not there, but here. And then I want to do this one. Please. Okay, we can't deconstruct that one. And this disappears at 70 KPU purification. Interesting. Okay. What does this button do? Diddly and squat. It probably would send... Oh, there's more on the tracks here. Probably send that up the tracks. Maybe. Which may go into looks like a mine. Maybe we can go up there and see. This and that. And here. The ladder. And this level we have nothing. And this level we have a box. I'll take this one. some purified water in there. That's kind of weird. And then that's it. Yes. Yeah, that's the end of the climb here. Okay. Was not as, I don't know, not as whatever as I was expecting, but it's fine. This do. Nothing. Just decorative. Okay. And then we went into this building. Top of it, whatever. We need to keep an eye out for those aluminum scraps, though, but these are metal and electronics, and I don't feel like I need to loot them just now. Drink. I don't think I want to go that way yet, into whatever that mine is in that direction. It looks like it goes through. That's how we get over here. But I do want to go this way. We've already kind of been through here a little. And just to see what this train looks like, including, but not limited to, this crate, which has a purification gel in it. Ooh. And a space suit raw. I say in a way that sounds like I have marbles in my mouth. On purpose. Alrighty. I may have missed a mushroom along the way. We'll have to see about that, but those appear to be, unless we can grow them or something later, those appear to be the way to deal with various things. So this was, I forgot which order these were in now. You're those things, and you're those things, so water was here at the front one. I guess I should maybe make some of those signs to put on there until I have bots to do some of this automated. These signs here that take magnesium. You can have the non-toxicity stuff again for a little while until you're full. Did not take long. You can have the toxicity related stuff, including tier 1 jetpack I picked up there. That's interesting. So presumably as you're playing this in sort of a single player solo-y kind of thing, you'll encounter something like that and be able to just use it rather than the way that it sort of has worked or does work. I have chips. Okay, let's get a couple more of these. And a few more of those. Flip some more of these things here, and I'll organize this storage over time as we've done before. This is just temporary. Most things are. Just that. The tier 1 jetpack I need to dismantle. That shouldn't be there either. Yeah. This and that. So the tier 1 jetpack should just go over here. Because I don't need it. You would if you were starting here from scratch. But hey, a couple of rockets and a piece of titanium is worth it. If we wanted to deconstruct the rockets, we could. You can come down. This here can come all into my inventory. And I'm just going to dump them into here for right now. Ooh, that was nice. You can go in there. And come down. And then this, same answer, come down. And that's full, so let's go in here. And like I said, I'll sort this stuff out later. I still had a couple of these foods. Okay, you and you, come with me. Also, you and you, go in here. Just kind of having some food saved up for future Wally. And let's go, let's see, what time is it? Yes, let's go clean up. Oh, let's go back up to that train that's on the track over there. And then we'll come back over here and clean up this, including, but not limited to, testing out the goo removal explosives. Because that sounds like fun. There's a lot of chests. I mean, it's probably not any more than the other planets, but there's a lot of chests scattered around on the ground here, so if I get ambitious or you know, tired of seeing them or whatever, and I pick some of them up, not that we really need stuff, because we have, once we can build a interplanetary exchange shuttle at 50 KPU, we can get whatever we want from Humble, if nowhere else. But so yeah, so it's not that big of a deal. Somebody broke this track. I'm going to blame Calidorn on that one. But coming down here, has 46. Let's go ahead and eat this crappy food here that I picked up. And let's, I don't know how big this thing's going to explode. Let's go here and drop this explosive. Push the button. Oh. Get out of the way. It took out like 2 of them. And I could just pick up the goo then. Oh, it took out 3 of them. Oh, nice. Means there's probably 1 goo right here. Yep, there it is. That helps. It's not great. I mean, I don't care. It's not that big of a deal for me. It doesn't help that much, in my opinion. It saves you a little bit of time, but I have to get out of here in a second, though, too. But not that much time. I mean, each one doesn't take very long. That's one little area cleaned up. This area extends quite far. Up there. There's some boxes here too, so we'll be able to clean up some more stuff. I think it'll end up being like it has been on the moons for this series in the past here, of mostly stuff that we just don't really need. You. And we'll, of course, collect all the goodies once we can exist here reasonably on our own. Let's go over here. You. The door there. I need to go in here and I need to go up the ladder to get to these. Wait, 5. Any more up? A couple of boxes we'll come back for. Up again. So that's 3rd floor. Okay, this tower is clear. Let's go this way. And up into a clean zone again. Recoup our poison damage. And then back in again. There's probably some down there. I'm going to stay up here on this platform level because I saw these over here, and there's a door there too that we can poke our heads in to see what's over there. Yeah, there's some inside. You can see it from out here. Hello, my friend. Ooh, little lag there. Little lag. Also, I'm out of oxygen. I got a truck. Ah, crap. I got a truck. Okay. Woof. Thing I forgot. Back in. There's a door there, too. Ooh, look at this mess. Somebody vomited all up in this place. It might be outside, technically. Yeah, a flashlight would help. Little chest. There's a microchip in it. It's a blueprint chip, I assume. We don't need those, unless there's new blueprints. So I guess I should have checked the message on that screen too. But we do not need to linger in here anywhere. There. We're down about 25%. Interesting. More. Yeah, we don't need to linger in here. We need to move as fast as we can and get out when toxins get to be near the bottom of that meter. Let's see. Lots of stuff to loot and deconstruct. It makes me happy. There's another screen there which might have another message on it. Also makes me happy. Is there a way? Yeah, there's a door. Way out here. I saw this one. 7 more. I missed that one down there. I think we got them all on the inside, but I'm not positive. Down here on the outside, I need to get out into the clear here. We're gonna need to clean this water here. This one says 100. Oh, maybe we do want 2 of those thingies here then. I didn't bring any microplastics with me. We'll come back to this pond, which we have all the way over there too, so maybe that's the better place to go. But this is actually clear over here. There's no pollution stuffs. Ooh, there's a mushroom. Impacts, of course, because I'm not trying to get things done here. A few of these here. I might get hit in the head, but I shouldn't because they don't usually impact where you actually are. Just around where you actually are. But if I move too much... 45, I'm missing 1. Oh, I hate it when that happens. That's stuff cleaning up. What's the extent of the range of what I just cleared? Like, did I miss one inside this building? I'm gonna guess the answer is maybe on that. Know if what I cleared included this building, like the mini zone that I cleared included this building or not. Just don't really know. There was one door that I didn't go back in. Oxygen level critical. Wally, pay attention. Oof. Okay. And push the button again. There was one door in the back here that I needed to double check that I saw. It just went into this room. It shouldn't have anything in it. I think I went through all this again. This building again. Lights are a little weird. So it must be somewhere down here. We need a proximity detector on that, not just a number. On that elements cleaned thing. Coming up here probably takes me out of it. Yep. Going this way. I'm also looking for mushrooms, kind of. Not doing a great job of it, probably, but kind of. Okay, we're toxic again here. Yeah, this is part of that same pond network, so we can put the things here. It does say 100. We can put the things here and get the same, presumably the same, so we'll do that. It wasn't another one here that I blew up that I didn't pick up the thing, was it? Anium. Appear to be. What am I missing? Where am I missing it? And not back here. This is clean. Doesn't look clean, but it is clean. Duration critical. Did I bring? I did bring some. That's got to be in or around this building. Maybe? I don't know, because that bubble popped. Yeah, mushroom, I think. Yeah. I think it's around here. I'm trying to tell from plant life. What is and isn't cured, treated, cleaned. But it's... That tower's definitely clean. Oh, there it is. I missed it when we were around here. So this zone is clear now. So now we need to loot all this crap. Oh, there's some more random scraps. Oh, and I didn't have space for it. Okay, well, you know what that means. Rush back to base and then rush back again. I can drop off some of these things that we picked up that we need to clean. And we'll come back and pick up that super alloy and aluminum before we go. So this was water. I don't have any water. This was those. I don't have any of those. This was these. They're still chugging, probably because this is full. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to give you, not you, but you some of these then too. Just to make some progress here. And clean some of these things out of here and here. Oof. I'll make some of these, do some of this crafting here. You guys, no, you guys, yes. Just to condense things a bit. You and you. These guys too. Yeah. And then let's go back to the, actually, wait a minute. Water thing needs 2 microplastics. And 1 of the mushrooms. You know what? Let's do 2 of them. You and you and you. We'll do 2 of them. Since it's 100, we'll do 2 of them. And we'll put them on the nearest edge of this lake that's reasonable, if not absolute. So like right down in here, so that I can get to them easier, and just do 2 of them. I mean, I guess technically if I wanted to do this fast, I would do 20 of them, because math, but I'm not going to do 20 of them. Yeah. Coming back up here, you and you. And then that'll, yeah. So what we'll do is we'll leave this here. Interesting. Oh, it was an impact site up here on top of this thing. Yeah. We'll leave this here for tonight, for today, for this episode. And we'll come back next time. We'll do some more cleanup work. We'll clean up all the boxes and all the things in there and try to go through those things. I might do a little bit of storage sorting, organizational skills here, notwithstanding. We'll see how that plays out. And then maybe some more of this, getting rid of some of this stuff, or, you know, converting some of this stuff around. And then we'll come back in the next one and we'll process, or we'll keep doing the exploration and keep doing the cleaning and kind of whatever else comes up. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you all next time. Bye for now.